Hi guys, today is February the 11th after the market close, and we'll start off with looking at chart of S&P 500. The market has been, this was the igniting rut on January 1st, 2nd, the day after New Year's Day, and then since then we have been grinding higher and higher and higher, and the action became really choppy, and we closed a couple of days below that 8-day moving average. Now here yesterday we had a big candle here with a lot of power here in this, and today we have an inside day with a little small candle here with a bottoming tail on it, and it did not even hit 518. But the market looks like this is a quiet day, a small day, and this is what it looks like. This market keeps on grinding higher above that, following that lead of that 10-day moving average, not 8-day. And this is the 21-day moving average, which is rising, and 50-day moving average, which is both rising. And this is what it looked like here on a 15-minute chart. I will pull this up here. In the morning yesterday it was up, but today the market kind of went up a little bit and then pulled back a little and made a little saucer like action, and just closed the day here on without any non-committal days. So if you were not long, or if you didn't make enough money today here, if you're day trading here, you probably were in the same boat like many people, because there was not much you could do here today on a quiet day like this. Now RUT, which is a different index here, also had an inside day here. This is a big candle here, and then you can see that a small little candle sitting here with a bottoming tail. RUT of course has made 914, and the direction of the market is still stays same, even though the market is extremely overbought conditions here. And Dow Jones, we're going to look at it here too quickly, is forming some kind of a diamond shaped pattern here, but again we have this big candle and a small one here inside there. The market has been very quiet here. And lastly, we're going to take into NDX, which is the Nasdaq technology. This thing gapped up on Friday, and now today it just made another inside day here, and the market, this is not extremely overbought. Now this is also ruled by Apple, which is the 18% of NDX. Now let's take a look at the major stocks here, and Apple is the first one I will go with. Apple has now tried to fill that gap, earnings gap between 461 and 484, and this was the print that came out here today on a 15-minute chart. You could see that we ignited here on 27th of the month, which is a few days ago, and then today we gapped up a little bit higher, and Monday here touched 484 and then pulled back a little bit. But then this is also subject to any kind of pullback here. Tomorrow Tim Cook is speaking, 10:15 Eastern time I believe, and then we have to see how this stock does and what he says about it. But Apple definitely has a lot to prove itself to get up in and be beyond that downward trend line, which is really controlling this action. This stock can go up here to 495, hit that, and rebound towards the downside, unless it is able to break that on a momentum and a lot of volume. The volumes have been thinning out here. If you look at it last 3 days, the volumes have not been decreasing as this stock is moving. So this is not a kind of a rally that you really put all your eggs in a basket. Google, on the other hand, the mighty Google, had a big day, 786. It hit on Friday, and then again today, Eric Schmidt, which is the chief, one of the principals, the manager, or whatever you would call it now, ex-CEO, he is selling about 42% stake, and that's why the stock took a hit here, but making an island reversal, and then it pulled back here towards the close. So I don't think so it's going to impact that much as far as the stock is concerned. Facebook, I want to cover this here very quickly. Facebook dropped down after the earnings and sitting on that 50-day moving average, and today it closed below that line, in my opinion, 28.72, and it's now 28.26, and this could, if that starts happening, this could go down to here below, because they have to watch out where this stock is going to head now. It hasn't moved, and it's kind of frustrating. It hasn't moved, and it closed that gap or started going up higher. So that's what we need to watch out on Facebook. And Amazon, which is another stock here I want to cover, has moved decisively toward below that 50-day close here again, and let's see what it does in the morning. So the market direction still stays there, and these are the